Hello and welcome to Challenging Stupid Gaming. Today we're going to continue on the Brawl. I'm having faith here. I'm at 2 losses and starting a new video. But hopefully this will work out okay. I'm having faith that we will make it to at least 9 wins. So we'll have at least 3 games here for this video. This is the hope, at least. Yeah, there was the 2 games where I lost, I felt like one of them I couldn't have won because I just was up against a mage with the most ridiculous draw I've ever seen a mage get. And the other one was against a warrior that, like, it was really back and forth. I thought I had the advantage at some points during the game, but that one was a really good game. I don't mind losing that one, but there was a few points in it where it's just like, alright, if this didn't happen, if that didn't happen, I could have won. Unfortunately, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. This is an amazing hand. Make no mistake. Hopefully it's a taunt totem or a healing totem. I didn't want that's the one I didn't want. Sure, because what you call it? The flame tongue totem. I didn't want to clear that. That was the worst one. I just wanted one with no attack. Lightning bolt, maelstrom portal? Question mark? Yep. Alright. I'm gonna hero power. Okay. And then I'm gonna take a risk. It's really annoying that it's that one drop. No words. No words. Never lucky. Come on, that's ridiculous. For him to get that one drop and then also win a 33% chance. That's a little silly. But I'm gonna get some value off of my master. Oh, it's the spell damage totem. I'm gonna get some value off of my Master of Evolution here.
Are you my master?
You might not think that's value, but because like it obviously could be used on something else later on in the game, but really a 4 mana 4/5 that also summons a 2/3 is pretty good. Okay. I don't want to leave that spell damage totem up. I'm gonna do it.
Elements guide
This way.
I feel that was the best play there. I've got the fire element. I only run 1 fire element in the deck. So far I've won all of these Shaman v Shaman matchups, so hopefully this one will work out the same way. That does not bode well for me. Lightning Storm plus Spirit Fog, I just saw him draw it. Yup. Okay, well that's annoying. I think I'm gonna Maelstrom Portal and then Master of Evolution. Maybe, you know what, I'm just gonna Fire Elemental that. It feels like it's a bit of a waste of the Battle Cry, but I also think it's a waste of Maelstrom Portal to use it on that. So, I would rather get a 6/5 on the boards and have the Maelstrom Portal for later.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Lightning bolt, maelstrom portal. But let's do this.
Elements guide Job done.
Another 2/3, fine by me. I don't mind using lightning bolt there because it's kind of a big enough threat that I need to deal with it. That's their turn? Okay, that's fine. Don't really want to use Hex on that though, so... And I don't have to use Hex, obviously. think I'm gonna do this. For this. Take out that. I feel like that's the best play moving forward. I did overload for 2 that turn, but I've not got like a lot of stuff in my hand. They just keep trying to roll that spell damage totem, I can tell. It's one of those games. Alright. Well, Lightning Storm would obviously be awesome. Oh, that too would be pretty awesome.
There's a lot at stake here.
And the healing totem for good measure. Alright, if he has the spell damage totem, he's in pretty... If he gets the spell damage totem, then has like Maelstrom Lightning Storm, he's in good shape. But like, that's it. That's what he needs to win this. If he doesn't have that, let's see. He doesn't get the lightning... spell damage totem, so he can't actually win this game. He needs to use Hex there. And a lightning bolt. And he needs to just trade into that. So I'm gonna try roll spell damage totem. I got it when I needed it. Lovely. I don't want to play the Flame Tongues this turn because I feel like they're gonna board clear. So I don't want to get the Flame Tongues caught up in the board clear. No spell damage totem. Never lucky, man. It doesn't make a difference on this board. It only takes out the... It doesn't really help take out the 4/5. And I believe I just win.
There is a lot at stake here.
A tango?
Exactly. Alright, that game was pretty good. I actually would have had... I realized I had the same amount of damage playing this as I did playing the Flame Tongue Totem. But yeah. So, 7 wins so far, that's pretty good. Yeah. Going into the next one, hopefully, I'm hoping for at least 9 wins. It's a warrior. The last warrior is one of the only things I've been slain by so far. I've faced 2 other warriors and they were pretty easy, but I'm more of this. I think I should keep the Feral Spirits just so I have something in the early game, but obviously that hand's really, really bad. That hand is actually... This is why I kept the Feral Spirits, because that hand is terrible against warrior. That's actually like the worst hand you can have against warrior. Like 2 board clears against warrior, knowing you got 2 more in the deck. That's pretty awful. But I did just top deck Totem Golem, so I guess I can't complain anymore. Let's see if it's actual control warrior. Feels like it. Oh, this is going to be a tough one to win if it's control warrior. Totem Golem, the ultimate counter to, what do you call it? Fiery War Axe. Just play that. Spirit Claws, huh? Okay, I'm gonna take a risk here. Worst one. Worst one? I'm still gonna coin this out. I didn't think there was much of an advantage to coining the Feral Spirits there, because that was basically my other play. So I would have had to trade off the 3/3 anyway, and I didn't want to trade off the 3/3. So let's see if I get spell damage. I do. Nice.
Guide me.
I will play that as well, just so I can get onto the board. I have the worst hand versus warrior. This is not the stuff I want against warrior. I want my 5/5s with taunts, I want my Thunderbluff Valiants, I want my Azure Drakes, I want my Ragnaros. This is the kind of stuff I want against control warrior. It's not the stuff I'm getting. Oh, I have a play next turn, but it plays so hard into Brawl that I don't think I can do it. Like, my play is Feral Spirits Flame Tongue Totem, but that plays so badly into Brawl. But I do think I need to do that. It plays so badly into Brawl though. Other options are Tunnel Trog Feral Spirits, which again plays really badly into Brawl.
What to do?
And final option is Hero Power Feral Spirits, which doesn't play badly into Brawl, but it does mean one of the Feral Spirits will just die to his Fiery War Axe. But I actually think that's the best play moving forwards. You know what? Let's just do that.
Elements guide
This should waste his last Fiery War Axe charge, which is what I want. I want to play the Flame Tongue Totem not to deal damage to face. I want to play it when he's got minions on board and I can get valuable trades. And I don't want to play the Feral Spirits till after a Brawl.
Mother.
Okay, that's 2... Oh my gosh, I got that. Oh. Okay, so let me think. I've got the spell damage totem already. So... really it's a case of if I do this,
Elements guide me.
this.
The earth all upon us.
Crap. That was a mistake. But it's... Nope. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I messed up there. I was thinking how to do that best to keep the taunt totem up, but also protect the tunnel trog. Oh, I wanted to protect the tunnel trog and the flame tongue totem, but basically I wanted to deal... I suppose it worked out the same way. It didn't actually change anything. I was going to use the lightning bolt and trade off the 1/1. So it didn't actually make a difference to what my play was going to be. But I felt like it was a mistake because what I had planned to have happen didn't actually happen.
Fine.
Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. That card is a huge problem. Oh. I'm going to do that. Just pass the turn. I don't want to totem because I want one of my minions to survive the Brawl. I just have to play this slow because I'm not getting any of my late game threats.
I have
Brawl,
no time for
Sylvanas. Okay, so I do need to hex that. Still just gonna hex. Oh, got a little bit of lag there. Again, no hero power because I do not want his Brawl to get any more value. He's just gonna fire War Axe stuff down. It's fine by me. I've got no need for the spell damage right now, so I don't need to rush it out. What's his draw? I think I do need to Fire Elemental that. Trade off this. It hurts, man, it hurts. Oh, this is a N'Zoth deck. I am in trouble. Maybe they don't have Brawl. Brawl's really the problem here. If they have Brawl, I'm in trouble. Like, because it's getting a lot of value. I was trying to give it as little value as possible, but... Oh, maybe they don't have it. Maybe. Nah, they had it. I had it the whole time. I just gotta get the 6/5 to survive. Oh, I thought it was going to there. Second best outcome, but they can just kill that with the hero power. And now I'm basically dead in the water. I have... Unless I top deck a threat, I've basically lost this game. Okay. Good enough, I guess. I think I want to upgrade this. Oh, that's awesome! That gives me card draw. That's really good, actually. was one of the best ones I could get. So I've already hexed their... I already hexed. Okay, so they're just bashing that. I don't think they want to use again, not hero powering, it just gives Brawl more value. If hero powered enough for the what do you call them? I've forgotten what they're called now. The 5-mana, the 5 taunts that go to that get reducing costs every time you summon a totem. They'll cost 0. So I don't need to worry about them. So I don't need to summon totems for them. Summoning totems now just makes Brawl more valuable. So I'm not going to do it. Every totem that I summon gives me... put it this way, every totem I summon gives me... reduces my chances of winning the game by a certain percent. Because you gotta factor into the percent of him having Brawl, him top decking Brawl, and what actually wins the Brawl. So with all that combined together, it is a tiny amount, but every time I summon a totem, I reduce my chance to win the game by a tiny percentage. So, it's a really bad thing to do. Don't know what he's planning. I think he's holding... I think that's a Ragnaros, and he's wondering about playing it. I think he feels if he Ragnaroses... Oh, he played second Brawl! Before I played a single Thunderbluff Valiant! And the 4-5 survives! And I'm drawing crap still. Okay, so now I don't need to worry about Brawl, because Brawl's gone. I do need to worry about Revenge. Oh, man, all the worst draws! Now I start stacking up totems. Both Brawls are gone, I just stack up totems now. Makes his Ragnaros worse, gives me more value when I eventually top deck Thunderbolt Valley. But look, only just through half my deck and I have all 4 of my board clears, which is gonna be great when they eventually play N'Zoth. But until then, it's not gonna help me out too much. I think I do have the advantage in this game, ever so slightly. I also haven't drawn a single Azure Drake. Let's point that out too. Azure Drake is so vital to winning this matchup, and I haven't drawn a single one.
What now?
Because I need the card draw. I need to draw into my threats and not my board clears. I am getting quite unlucky this game, but because I know how to play against Control Warrior so well, having played it a lot myself, I think I can win this game. Okay. Thing from below. Let's see if I get spell damage totem. I didn't. I still think I want to do this. Just play the 1 threat. I don't think it's worth enough keeping a 4-2 alive to waste a Lightning Storm. Like, basically, I would have to use Lightning Storm to potentially keep the 4-5 alive. I don't think that's worth it.
My pretty totems.
There's the Shield Slam.
My pretties.
Okay, Master Evolution. I don't know what happens to this. Oh, it's just a 1 mana 1/1. Ah, that's a problem. Okay. Well, let's do that. Okay, it's fine. That spell damage totem is actually kind of scary. Their N'Zoth isn't good right now, though. I don't drew the other shields now. Man, everything I draw in my deck is like really good. It's just like all so good right now. Azure Drake, finally. And Thunderbluff Valiant. So basically I want a Lightning Storm. Oh wait, no. I want a Maelstrom. Oh, Maelstrom Portal. Trade this in. Go face. No more Shield Slams to worry about. No more Brawls to worry about. Just N'Zoth to worry about. And that's basically it. If I kill N'Zoth, I... Okay, so... That's fine. I'm going to Hex this. Lightning Storm, and then Lightning Storm. The base. I don't have a lot of mana next turn now. I'm gonna have a slow turn.
Let the pain speak to me.
I'm actually... Do I want to attack into that? Don't have any more Brawls. I'm gonna attack into that. It's like, if they don't have Revenge, then I deny them a card draw, but if they do have Revenge, they draw 2 cards. So... I really don't want that to be an issue. Okay, that's actually perfect. Because that allows me to get maximum value. Hydra Blood Mage Thanos.
There is a lot at stake.
Let's get rid of that. Face. We'll hold on to the Thanos for now, because I'm pretty sure I've won this game. I don't see how they come back. They need, like, Deathwing.
A tale of wonder and magic.
There's Grom. Okay. Hero Power again. This. Just in case they have double Revenge Execute, I'm actually not going to play the thing from below. They didn't have it. That was their only out, double Revenge Execute. But yeah, that was a really long game, and the reason I won that game is because they wasted their second Brawl, but I never let my opponent get Brawl value. The reason before I played this Brawl, I've never played this deck before. I played like an hour of it on ladder just to try it out. But before that, I never played this version of... I played mid-range Shama before, like my own versions of it, but I never played this version of it. I hadn't played it since the One Night in Karazhan expansion came out. So, but the reason I do well against matches like Control Warrior, and why I have 100% win rate against it so far in this Brawl, is because of how often I've played that deck myself, because I am a Control Warrior player. That's my most played deck by far. That is perfect. That's exactly what I want to see, because I'm just going to go Totem Golem into Feral Spirits. That's the plan. They've got their own Totem Golem, which is a problem, honestly. Yeah, actually, that's really annoying. So, just gonna go face. Man, if I don't get my own Spirit Claws, I'm gonna be in trouble here. Or Maelstrom Portal. Maelstrom Portal is also a great draw. Oh, they got that. Wow. Okay, happy they went face there. Lightning Bolt. Save it for next turn. Looks like they're gonna Hero Power again. I think I'm going to Hero Power. And yeah, if I get healing tilts, I'm gonna do this. Coin. Fire elemental. Fine by me. Do that. Because... oh, I don't have Thunderbluff Valiant next turn, actually. I was going to say I have Thunderbluff Valiant next turn. No, I don't. I do not have that. I definitely have the advantage, though, in this game. Is that a Hex? Okay. That's fine. Hopefully it isn't spell damage though. Okay. Let's play Magic Break. Not gonna play the Tunnel Trog. Basically what we're hoping for is no Lightning Storm. Or Maelstrom Portal.
Nothing's
The problem here is I don't have Lightning Storm or Maelstrom Portal. I do have that. This. Problem is they get to give something Divine Shield, which is really annoying. Hopefully that won't matter. I haven't played any of their minions yet, so I just need to... don't know if they're gonna force that Divine Shield on that. Oh, they're just gonna trade there, crap. And they gave that Divine Shield. That sucks. That really does suck. Nope. Okay, Leper Gnome's kinda good. I don't know how I'm gonna win this game though. I really don't. I need spell damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've lost this game. If they just Lightning Storm and I lose. Spell damage, Lightning Storm. GG. Had to try though. They got really lucky. You're not gonna hear me say they didn't, because they did. And they just get to heal up to full. If I don't get Healing Totem, I've lost in the spot. I mean Spell Damage Totem. I mean, I could try and play it out, but there's really no point. There's really no point. I've 100% lost this. You can guarantee that for a fact. I just got wrecked. I mean, the only way I win, and this is a stretch, they trade... I just lose. Alright. GG. This is a shame. I could have done so much better. I got really screwed over that game. They had, I mean, you could say I played into stuff too much, but, like, they got really lucky there. And I didn't get to 9 wins, so all that was completely worthless. Because seriously, the difference between 8 and 9 wins is ridiculous. If you get 9 wins, it's just barely worthwhile. Like, the difference is if I get 9 wins, I get 16 packs. So I would have got an extra 6 packs and an extra 100 gold for getting 9 wins there. So that was a complete waste of time. You don't get anything worthwhile until you get to 9 wins. So big waste of time for me. Wish I hadn't done it. But I thought I could get there, but no, just, my advice to you is if you haven't started the Brawl yet, don't bother. It is a complete waste of gold. the way they've done the reward system in this, it is just a waste of your time. It's only to do it so it's like intense, high-level competitive play, and I'm glad I did it for that. For like the kind of heart-pounding, intense play, that was fun. But you know, you get that kind of experience when you're playing for high legend play. So just do that instead. You actually get benefits for doing that. You earn gold doing that. You don't waste it. So, oh, 2 legendaries in 9 packs. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching. I'm just doing this pack opening to finish this off. An unfortunate way to end things there. I was really hoping for the 9 wins. I was going to be happy with that. I guess I am kind of happy with 8 wins, but not really, because it is worthless. Like, there's no point to... I mean, 8 wins is just barely worth it, but really in Hearthstone, what you gotta realize, if you haven't done this before, is... it's all about the gold. Like, gold you can do anything with. Packs, you see there, it was just 1,000 dust for me. That's all that was. That's all I got there, just a few thousand dust. Or, like, just over 1,000 dust. That is all I got from those packs. So basically I paid 1,000 gold for 400... no, it was only 300 gold I got. I only got 300 back, and then 1,000 dust. So, with the new expansion coming out, I'm happy for the dust, but I'm not happy with that. Like, in terms of, like, getting your value, you actually need 12 wins, because that's the only time where you get your gold back. If they're doing this again, they need to give rewards. I don't necessarily think they need to give rewards to much lower levels in terms of like packs and stuff like that, but I think they need to like half the amount of packs they give you at each point and double the amount of gold. Otherwise it's not worth it. Like, packs are useless to people who have got all the cards, and the people who are doing well in that brawl are the people who have got all the cards. That's like, it just makes so much sense that way. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the brawl in general, but hopefully 8 wins is still good. 8 wins is still a 70% win rate, so I can't be unhappy with that, but it is just like, this is what I'm talking about. When you get 8 wins in like arena, that's like a really feel good, it's like a feel good thing. It's not like, oh, I did amazingly, but it's like, hey, I got my value back. It's pretty decent, but in this brawl, unless you get 9 wins, it feels bad. So, getting 8 wins, you had a 70% win rate. That's awesome! That means, like, if you can consistently get 8 wins, that shows that you are a really good player. Because that's just standard. Like, if you're playing on ladder and you're getting a 70% win rate, that is amazing! And this brawl makes you feel bad about doing well. That's how awful the design of this brawl is. And so I really hope they change it for the future. And give better rewards at lower levels, or at least more gold, so it doesn't feel like such a money sink. But anyway, that's my thoughts on the brawl. In general, I enjoyed the experience a little bit. Just aside from that mage game, that was like a loss where I just happened to be the person that guy queued into when he got the perfect hand. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know what your thoughts on the Brawl system are if you've played it. If you also think it's just like they really need to change it up to make it worthwhile. I really think if you get to 9 wins, you should get your gold back. If you get to 9 wins, you should have 1,000 golds. And they need to change the system so that it works out that way. Because if you get 9 wins, that's a 75% win rate. That is an amazing, amazing result. And you deserve your gold back for getting that. I don't think it should be as rewarding as Arena is, but I do think it needs to be a heck of a lot more rewarding than it already is if they're going to do it again. But anyway, hopefully I will see you next time, and bye for now.